Yeah.
And then
She's
and then hit him with
I
it.
sort of my life reading but sometimes.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Hold on. When you're ready. Hello.
Hey.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hello. Welcome to 4 p.m. Mighty crowd. You'll flatten your phone because there's a lot going on. So just don't be so keen. It's good though. Thank you for videoing. 4 p.m. is my idea. What an idiot! But it's been going here for some time here at Mona. And if you've walked past this piano today, you might have seen me sitting there writing music. So that's the idea of what 4 p.m. is. I write a new piece each day. If you came to Mona thinking that you would see lots of things in frames, lots of art, stuff in frames, and you get here and you see stuff that's not in frames, that is, but then you see things that are sculptures and you see stuff, I suppose that's art, even though it's not in a frame. And I suppose the people who made that stuff, I'm just thinking out loud now, probably didn't think about framing things when they were making it. They just have this proclivity to make things. And I think most people who end up as career artists never ask themselves the question whether they should be an artist or, I want to be an artist. No, it's not a question, it's just something you have a proclivity to do. And we all have a proclivity to create things, but then we all get talked out of it at some point in our lives and end up being financial managers or something or other, owning a caravan park or whatever you do. But there's a part of you that still wants to make stuff, and I'm sure whenever you get an hour to yourself, the kids are in bed or whatever, or your phone's flat, you might think of making something. So and I often have that myself too, because I like to write music. But I wanted to have an open conversation with yourself, with you, about the creating of something and what that means. What that means to me, to make something exist each day, and what that means to you to look at it. So the piece of music that I wrote today, these four fine musicians, I'll introduce to you in just a second, haven't played it yet because I've only just finished it, the piece, and printed it, and they're now looking at it, making some notes, and we're about to have a little rehearsal in front of you, so it's all going to exist in real time in front of you, and then in a little while we'll have got to the end, made our notes, made some changes, had a talk with you, you've asked some questions, and then we'll play the piece all the way through. And I think we'll probably play yesterday's as well for a bit of contrast, just so you can have a bit of a chat of what's going on. Does that sound like a good idea? Yeah. All right. Yeah. Please, let me introduce the ensemble for today. Miranda, Hayato, Nara, and Sophie. Fine musicians. This is a standard string quartet. For those who haven't seen a string quartet before, 2 violins, viola, and cello. It's not always the same people every day, but it's the same instruments. I figured the challenge for me was if I had the same 4 instruments, then my challenge would be increase, because I've got to try and reinvent them every day. And I've been doing it now. Today is day 517. So that's it's been going quite some time. Thank you. I haven't named it. Maybe we can name it together when we figure out what it's about. If anyone wants to look at sheet music, there's a copy there. If you're all kind of nerdy, and look, yes, no, there's a copy there. If anyone wants to have a look, don't take it home. I have Men in Black will follow you. But let's have a playthrough today. Okay. have a think about any questions you want to ask. There's always questions. Right then. Right.
I have a question.
Already.
Sorry. There's dots on my first 3 notes and then the 5th note, but is this first note of bar 2, is that a dot?
No, longer. Yep. 1, 2, 3. I actually wrote this in 2/2 and went to lunch and then came back and thought, what a dickhead. So I spent probably a good 45 minutes just rewriting it in 4 because that was a terrible idea. So I could have written more music if I hadn't made that terrible error this morning. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2.
Should we try it a bit soft?
Yeah. 1, 2. Right there.
1, 2, 3.
Yes, yeah. Hold on. Bar late. Sorry, yeah. Bar 1 is 1, 2, 3. What are the 2?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Two,
Yep,
yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
I was-
yeah,
I was-
right.
Yep. Sorry.
Again.
2, 3.
Now, seconds. And A. B. C. 2. Cool, hold there. Very nice, very nice. That's good. So let's go from the top again. Now we know how it's going. Any questions about the repeat? Remember the repeat? B to
I just couldn't find it.
bar, the bar before F. It's not an F, it's a bar before F.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Beginning again?
Beginning again, please, yep.
Should we try a little bit faster?
Yep.
So, are we doing the repeat then? Or-
Yes.
Take a bite. Together. Hey. Repeat. E. Play through. Cool. So here we go. Here, I'll just hold again. We'll go back to letter F. So yeah. Whole tone scale now. Whole tone scale pretty much until the key signature goes back. Whenever you hit those little triplets, it was like digga-digga, digga-digga, digga-digga.
Do you want an accent on the beginning of
Accent at the beginning of the
all
triplets. All those triplets. Digga-digga,
What about at the beginning?
digga-digga. No, just from now, just from F. Yep. Right. They start reading this for the first time. They're fucking clever. Come on. Right, clever. So in terms of my any inspiration that I may or may not have had, I got what I don't know. I don't even know what did I do. What I did. I didn't. I did. What didn't I do? I don't know. I just got in this morning and just plopped on the piano and went, that'll do, and started to follow the notes. I didn't have. Yesterday I had an idea. I was thinking of Jane Austen-y, Irish folky, long skirt, red hair, Hungary and Ireland kind of thing. But today I had no idea. But what I have done in this middle section, I've used a particular scale. It's called the whole tone scale. That's the whole tone scale. It sounds great for like flashbacks of in the movies from the 50s, but it's sort of an unresolved sort of thing, annoyingly unresolved. It doesn't kind of let you sit down. So that's what I've deliberately used in this section here. Let's go from F, please. Smooth. We might have been at by bar there, sorry, at by bar. There is
It could have been me.
balm. It's just, yeah.
Yeah, so I've got the first bit of the bar is at my D.
And,
But I've got that the bar before I as well.
and the bar before J is the triple stop.
So I come on the bar before J. I come on the half beat of the third beat of the bar.
And then
Yeah.
change it.
Has anybody got any questions?
Same tempo.
Is anybody curious or wants to ask anything at all? No? Okay, you can ask any questions you like. You can talk to a musician if you want. They're very friendly.
Can we just go straight? We'll just try. It's just hard getting into J.
Yep.
If we could try from H, maybe.
Maybe make that D at before J. Dig it down. Dig it down. 2, 3, 4. Make it short. The D short, so you really punch the one.
Yeah, sure.
Dig it up. Ba, ba. And then there's J.
Yeah.
And then so Sophie's got the minim on J, is that right? Do you have...
No,
No one's got that?
it's only Miranda, the first two beats of J. Yep. You're on beat 3, and then you go dug it down.
Yep, all good.
Yep.
So we'll try from H.
H. Figure H.
So
There
we'll
is
sort
no note.
We'll just
H.
think of it in 2 more. So
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
try and conduct in 4.
Gotcha.
Just do it in 2. Yeah.
I won't conduct actually. H. Oh. No, we're out. Whoa. Way out. Let's go again from H.
1,
P. Yep. Hold on. I'll do it again. Yep. So we can slow that down a little bit more then. So we get back up to prestissimo.
Which bit do we slow down?
J, I think.
J.
J slower.
And then it's like the cello goes dum 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 K.
Okay.
Are we all together at bar 64?
Yes.
Yep.
Everyone's off.
Sustain
Zum, dum, 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 dum.
or come off with them and then restart the next one?
Up to you.
So do you have the first crotchet?
Yes.
We'll just
Timing. They love to talk about bowings and timings. Yes, the question.
maybe come off with us. And
Come off, yeah. I think it's good.
No, they've all got 4 different parts. That's why they sound different. So I write 4 parts. Good question. Violin, viola, cello. So that part along the bottom is the cello part, and that's all Sophie sees. That's all she sees. That's why she's asking questions. Because if I was kind, I could write information on her part about what the others are doing, but I'm not. So I won't do that. But the same with everybody else. They all get the same kind of similar dynamic markings and tempo markings, but in terms of who to look at, that's what they're kind of talking about and writing notes about.
Second bar, okay.
Yes.
you and I do.
It would be unfeasible to give them,
I'm on the
each of them,
second
the whole thing. There's just too
I've
much
got it
information
too
on the
quickly.
page.
Second
Yeah.
bar, okay.
Finish the second bar.
Yeah,
Good. Any other questions?
Right,
I love the way that the crowd thins.
On the floor.
Everyone has walked away, either didn't get a seat and has sore feet, or
this time I
wanted to
have.
hear a result really quickly, and they're not getting a result, they're watching a rehearsal. So, to you. There's a question over here. What inspired me to have the musicians come and do this? Good question, young man. Good question. It's because I created this whole thing. I made this up because I'm a musician, obviously, and I've liked to make things, but I've also been a teacher before, teaching people music. I'm also a dad, and so I've watched a lot of people and tried to teach a lot of people how to write music, write songs, how to compose. And I got a little overwhelmed years ago. I got a little upset by watching people struggle to create things. Do you write words or music or do sketches? Yeah. You know, sometimes when you get an empty page, you get your pen and you write one sentence and then you go, what do I do next? And then maybe you just sit there for an hour and you're not watching telly because you can't think of the next sentence. You're nodding your head, you know exactly what that is. Yeah, and I think that's a real, we get to that, all of us get to that point where we go, I don't know what to do next, so I'll just go and have a snack, and walk away. So I thought every day I would sit there. I can't do that. I don't have the choice to do that because I have to keep writing something because these guys are going to show up at 4 o'clock to play something. So I have to keep going all the time. I don't have the choice to stop. So that's why I did it. And is it working? I guess so. 517 days through. Am I healthy? Oh, I don't know. All right. Any questions?
I think it's pretty good. I wouldn't mind doing maybe from Sophie's 65.
65.
I think we got it to learn
cool.
now.
Okay.
Yep.
55.
65.
60. Thank you.
Yep.
Was that it?
Yep.
Oh.
There's no ret. You accelerate.
Comes in on the
There's
last.
no one in. No one in until beat 4. Dun, 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 ticka, ticka.
Yeah, I didn't come in.
Yeah. Yep. And beat. All right. That was the last bar. We haven't got that far. Yay! Right. And now we're going to examine our life choices. Well, I am, and then we're going to have some more discussions and questions. I love
Can I
questions.
just see Sophie, what do you have the bar of K's? Have you
Anybody
three
got any questions they want to ask while we're here? While they talk about bonings
Yeah,
and
cool, that's good.
stuff? Yes, sir.
I just couldn't come in. I couldn't work out where
I've
the force
written
be.
Malto hand.
Am I able to switch off at night? The answer is no.
I would
The answer is
follow
no.
you.
I suspect that's probably the case for most people who are artists, who you would call an artist. Whether they call themselves an artist, I don't know. But someone who is in the arts is a creator at that level because of the level of just basically observers, always looking, catching, grabbing, analysing, turning things, in my case, into music. Someone might turn it into visual art. Someone might use their body to kind of express their idea of the world. They observe the world and turn it into something which they can then present. So that's kind of where my brains always work, so I don't switch off. I mean, like in the morning, for example, I don't listen to music because I know I'm always observing and listening and kind of sponging music in. So if I listen to something on the way in, I'll end up kind of probably, if I listen to the Village People on the way in, fuck, today's going to sound like the Village People because that's the way my creative brain works. So yeah, it's always off. And my dreams are weird. Dreams are like the really exhausting ones are when I dream I have to finish not even just a whole piece of music, but even just one little bar. Dee da ba be da be ba ba be da be ba ba be da be all fucking night. Dee da da. Then I wake up going, I'm exhausted. Now I have to go and actually do it. Yeah, so it's weird. Yeah, but it's okay. Any questions? Okay, here we go.
I wouldn't mind just rehearsing it just one more time, that bit for me.
From
65.
Can we go like 2 bars?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Sure. Do you want to? Are we at the right tempo?
Yeah,
Do we want to know what?
It was just.
Do you want to go from I so we know what the tempo is because it's a little slower at J, remember?
Okay.
So we have that accelerando making sense to everybody.
Where are we going from, sorry?
I. Okay, 1.
Nice and loud. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Should we give it a go?
There we go.
All right, we're going to give it a go from the top. Whee! Now, we've done this 517 days. No one's died yet. But sometimes the piece isn't very, like, okay, whatever. Sometimes we all cry and go, wow, it's amazing, for no reason that no one can really point to. We don't know why it's good some days. And other days we have a good feeling and then just, oh, well, whatever. But there are some downloads and some albums. You can buy this for next Christmas stocking fillers up in the shop if you like. Of the ones that we go, we're proud of some of them, and we make some albums in our studio, which you probably saw down the end. So you can buy them in the shop. But the proper conversation about creativity, I had a couple of questions. Sometimes there's lots of questions. And I love to talk about it because, as the young man said, why do you do it? And I have a long kind of story about why I like to do it. And so I thought a book that doesn't really exist is one where you get to check in with an artist every day. Like, imagine if you could read Beethoven's diary every day he was writing the famous Fifth Symphony. Like one day he's going to go da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da, great idea, I'll keep working on that. Next day, this is terrible, I want to set it on fire. Imagine if you could follow the creative journey with him. So that's what I thought I'd do, and that's what this book is. It's 150 of these days consecutive where I've published my journals of how I feel and what's going on creatively, as well as some little essays on creativity, and all of the live music, 11 hours of it is accessed through that book. So have a fun read, and I'll pop up in the shop in about 10 minutes and I'll sign a copy if you like. In the meantime, do you want me? No? Okay, let's hear today. And then we're going to follow today with yesterday's piece. Here is day 517. Miranda, Hayato, Nara, Sophie. Maybe a nice middle movement, who knows? That was fun. Any problems or questions about that one? Otherwise, we'll play yesterday's, which is really quite a different piece. This is the kind of the, Starving in Ireland one, folky piece. I've called this one A Field Not Too Far. So it's got some melancholy, but it's got some hopefulness as well. Any questions about today's piece or anything at all before? Yes? Did I do anything special for the 440th? 444? No, we probably talked about it before we drank a lot. I don't know whether I wrote a special piece for it or not. Yeah. No question? No? She's just waving at someone. Okay.
4,440.
So we'll play today's and then, we'll play yesterday's and we'll come and play. Should we play today's again now or after this? We'll do yesterday's. Oh, should we play yesterday's and then we'll play it after this?
Yeah.
We'll only be short. This is today's.
No, this is today.
No, sorry. Oh, fuck. This is tomorrow's piece, yeah.
Yesterday.
This is yesterday's. we are. Yay. Thank you. That was... I mean, the strange thing about doing this every day is that I just said to Ange when I was sat just now listening to that, I don't remember any of that. I got no idea. Just went home, had a beer, forgot. Today, new day. Now upon listening to it, it's like, oh yeah, that could be longer. I could do, yeah, I could fix that. But you know, I'll write that on my spreadsheet tonight as we play today's again. Today 517. Here it is. Thank you, everybody. Please thank the ensemble again. Sophie, Nara, Hayato, Miranda. Great. Thank you so much. My name is Dean. It's a pleasure presenting this to you today. 4 p.m. runs for months yet. There's a live stream. There's recordings. I'll be up on the shop in a minute if you want to talk about the recordings or the book. And I'll have a Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Bye.